Hello everyone, and welcome to today's webinar, Plagiarism integrates with Google Classroom. My name is Victoria Bright. I'll be your speaker today. I work in business development team here in Plagiarism Check, and I'm excited to tell you life hacks how to make learning process less time-consuming for teachers and more simplified for students using our plagiarism detection software. Before I start, I have a few housekeeping items to cover about this presentation. First, today's webinar will be available after the live session and is accessible on YouTube channel. Link will send to your email. We've added some attachments, which are available through the chat icon on the right side of your screen. There you can find the tutorial and other related content, including blog article and demo video of integration. Next, I'd love to hear from you during today's presentation and actively communicate with you. If you have a question, please feel free to send it through the chat icon as well as answer them here. I'll be answering all questions at the end of the session. And last, I'd like to encourage you to share today's webinar with your social networks. You can use the link that we will send to you to post this webinar directly on Twitter, Facebook, or LinkedIn. Moreover, we have a special offer for those who don't have a subscription for plagiarismcheck.org, a month of free trial. At the end of our session, I will give more detailed information how you can receive it. To start with, let me know a bit more about yourself. Please type your answers. How long have you been a teacher? What classes do you teach? On the right side of the screen in the chat box section. In turn, I will tell you more about our company. Plagiarismcheck.org has been on the market since 2011, and for the last 7 years, our team of dedicated developers and educators have been working on the algorithm that could detect different types of plagiarism. As a result, we have a tool that spots word-to-word match, substitution of words with synonyms, word rearrangements, changes from passive to active voice, and paraphrasing. Currently, educators from all around the world trust our solution. Today's webinar is about integration of plagiarism detector into the Google Classroom account. I will show you our test account from the role of a teacher and then from the role of the student. Now I will share my screen with you. Here, we can see a Google Classroom account of a teacher. Our teacher has created class English 101. We can see it here. Now we're going to create two types of submission within this class. First, it is an assignment, and the second one is a question. I want to show you all capabilities of integration with different assignments and submissions. Let's go here and create assignments. First will be assignment. Let's say Kennedy bibliography. And click here Assign. And now let's create a question. Let's say, what is academic integrity? And click here Ask. As I have previously mentioned, we can pick not only word-to-word match, but also synonyms and word rearrangements. We'll see how that works using three different types completed by the student. types of file, I mean. Let's move to student's Google Classroom account. We can see the same class here. And we can see the same assignment and questions. Click here to our assignment and just add files. Click Upload Files. And then we'll go to our question. Here we can type our answer. I will copy paste it and turn in. Now we can see we have submitted answers to the question and posted files here. We can see all the files we have attached. Now let's move to plagiarismcheck.org. We can see from their side of the teacher and connect integration to our account to check files for plagiarism. First of all, on the right side of your screen, you will see integrations. You need to click if you do it for the first time. And now, yeah, you can see this icon. I have disconnect from Google Classroom account, but you will have for the first time connect to Google Classroom account. And just to remind you, 2 more steps to verify your personal data and exchange with the Google Classroom, and then your account will be connected. Let's move to new check section here. And you see new check and integrations. You need to select Google Classroom connected. Here we can see first, not only our question, yeah, and also we can see our assignment. Here we can see on this assignment and on this question, John Smith. And here we can see also John Smith. So we can overview who was submit this work. Let's click and choose hold the folder with all assignments and questions and click here Get. Now we can see 4 types of files. First was questions and other one was assignments. Ready to upload the status of each file, and we can go and click proceed. Here we can see all files, number of pages that will be charged from our account and the status of file. Click continue here. Waiting several seconds and we can see this status of each file in progress. Yeah. The more files you upload, the longer the process will take. But usually it's not so long, just about half of the minute. Waiting for report. Okay. While we're waiting, oh yeah, great. Here we can see on the left side of the screen our 4 files that we have checked. And on the right side of the screen, you can see plagiarism from the sources, and plagiarism highlighted in the crimson color. General number of plagiarism here on the top of the screen, you can see. You can also turn in quotes and references. We detect plagiarism not only in the text, but also if their quote or references formatted not APA or. So our software detected plagiarism in not only in copy-paste text, but also in paraphrasing, synonyms, synonymization, changes from active to passive. And now we can see all these types of plagiarism that was found in the text, and we can understand that it works correctly with the Google Classroom and give the opportunity for you to economize your time and not to work in two programs, but work in your program that you're familiar with and that you would like, but just checking for plagiarism in our software. So I think with that all, and we'll go ahead and take some time, as I promised, for questions. Okay, so I see here we have a question. How many teachers can use the trial account? Yeah, there's no limits for adding people to our software. A lot of teachers can use our account, and you will have just a balance of pages that you're going to use. That's why you can add 3, 4, 5, 10 teachers as you wish. It's up to you. During the trial period, you will have just a time for use this, for example, 2, 3 weeks or a month of a trial, and it's just an example. And during this time, you can add as many colleagues, teachers that as possible, as you wish. Okay, let's move further. And one more question: when does the trial period start? Okay, as I have promised at the beginning of our meeting, we'll give you a trial period, and it will be started from today, for example, or we can discuss a date which will be comfortable for you and when you would like to start it. So it's up to you. We can start it today or your variant, your choice, some maybe later. And okay, we have a question about price. Yeah, our price, it's we have a custom price for each educational institution. It contains from different factors and from the number of teachers, from the number of students, from the number of submissions and resubmissions of works. So just after our meeting, I would kindly ask you to write emails and your emails. It will be your trial, your free trial. And also, if you would like to know the price, just write the word price and I will give you and calculate you the price and send via email. Okay? So I think it looks like we've covered all the questions here. And yeah, as I promised at the beginning of our session, if you don't have a subscription, we give you a month of free trial of plagiarismcheck.org. Please, one more time, type your name in the chat box section and email, and you will receive login details. I will send you after today's demo, okay? And thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate you being here and see you next time. Bye bye.